Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my everyday go-to drugstore makeup look. And so first I'm going to start off with my brows, and then what I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. brow pencil, and that is in the color deep brown. And I'm just going to be taking that brow pencil to just kind of go with the natural shape of my brow, just to fill it in. I don't worry about perfecting it because I'm going to go in later with a concealer. And then the next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking some brow gel to fill in those brows, and that is the e.l.f. brow gel in clear. And then just to kind of clean up my brows a little bit, I'm going to be taking LA Girl Pro Concealer, and that is in the color Fawn. And I'm just going to go underneath both brows just a little bit, not too much. I'm not going to go too heavy with the concealer because I kind of like sort of a natural brow, but not one that you can tell is heavily concealed. And then I'm just going to take a brush to, just a regular eyeshadow brush to just blend that out. Then I'm just going to be going in um, with some primer. And I don't like to prime my face before I put my foundation on because it just messes up my brows. And then for the foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation, and that is in the shade 356 Warm. And basically, I'm just going to take a brush and just blend all of that foundation out. I like to use a brush as opposed to a sponge, because with the brush I can get more coverage. You see, I'm just patting kind of to cover especially all of my hyperpigmentation acne scarring. With the brush, it just gives me better coverage as opposed to using a beauty blender or a Real Technique sponge or something like that to apply my foundation. Have that one little string that just keeps falling in my face. I don't know what's up with that. Just won't go anywhere. And then I'm going to be going back to that LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fun again. And I'm just going to be putting it underneath my eyes to conceal underneath my eyes. And I put a lot, typically, even if I'm going for like an everyday look, because I have veins right underneath my eyes. So I try to cover those veins. So typically go a little overboard with the concealer underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to be putting a little bit of that on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, right on my cupid's bow, and then right on the side of my cheeks. And then I'm just going to go right back in with that foundation brush just to blend that concealer in on my cheeks. I'm kind of sort of reverse contouring with that concealer. That's why I put it underneath my cheeks. And then to blend out that concealer, I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques body sponge. And I'm just going to be, I like to use that because it's really, really big. You can get more coverage and it doesn't take as much time as a little sponge. So I typically opt for that one. So I'm just going to be taking that to kind of blend that concealer out underneath my eyes. Basically everywhere that I put it, underneath my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and on my cupid's bow. Then I'm going to be going back with that same brush that I used for my foundation to kind of just blend that concealer out on my forehead. Then I'm going to be going in with the Sacha banana powder to just kind of, I'm going to be baking a little bit, but not too much, underneath my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and also at the bottom of my, like right below my cheeks where I put that concealer at. And then for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be going into the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetic palette. It's the eyeshadow highlighter and contour palette. And the first color that I'm going to be used as a transition color is going to be, the color Pancake. I'm going to be using Pancake. And it's almost really what I'm just taking Pancake and just swiping back and forth, windshield wiper motions up there just to kind of blend it out. I didn't really put any foundation on my lids, so my lids are kind of dark. And then next I'm going to be going in with the color Mousse and Control Freak. So I'm going to be mixing Mousse and Control Freak together. Just to kind of give me a darker look on the edge of my eyes, just to add a little depth to them. And then I was going to go with a bold color. That's why you see that big hot pink color on my brush. But I just decided to go with the color Nudist. Just opting for something simple because typically I'm not real big on eyeshadow. I just go for something simple. So I'm just putting Nudist right there on my lid. Then just going back with Pancake again, just blending it out a little bit to make sure that all of those shadows are blended together. And then I'm going to be taking a big fluffy brush just to dust away all of that banana powder that I put underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to be taking that body sponge again, sprayed with some setting spray just to blend that all out together, kind of just bring everything together. Next, I'm going to be contouring my nose. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the color Mocha and Brownie Bite. And I'm using that same ItsMyRayeRaye BH Cosmetic eyeshadow highlight and contour palette just to contour my nose. And it looks a little bit harsh now, but I'm going to just go in a little later to blend that out a little bit more. See, there I am with that foundation brush, just blending that out just to kind of bring it together so it's not looking super crazy. And with those same colors, Brownie Bite and Mocha, I'm going to be mixing those together just to contour my face. And I mix the two because Brownie Bite is too dark, but Mocha is too light. And then I'll go back in with that same foundation brush just to blend it all out. I just want to make sure there's no harsh lines, so I'm just taking that same foundation brush just to blend it all together. And then I'm going to be taking the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray, just spray my face. And while that is just drying, I'm going to go in with the Milani Tantastic Baked Bronzer, and I'm going to be using it as a highlighter. So that's what I'm going to be using to highlight with. And then I'm going to go over my Cupid's bow as well, and then in my inner tear ducts as well, just to highlight with that Tantastic. Then I'm going to be taking the NYX Lip Liner Pencil in the color Chestnut just to line my lips. And it's kind of like a brown. It's kind of a dupe for the MAC Chestnut. And then for the gloss, I'm going to be adding the NYX Buttergloss in the color Ginger Snap. Then I'm going to be going back again to that same It's My ItsMyRayeRaye BH Cosmetic palette. And then I'm going to be taking the color Black Beauty to kind of add, to use kind of sort of as a liner, but not really, just to add like a little dark shadow to my lash line. It's going to help hide the lash band once I put my falsies on. So that's what I'm doing there. And the lashes that I will be using are the Ardell Demi Wispies, and they're in the color, in the number 120. And I opted for those because, again, this here is like an everyday look. Typically, I don't wear lashes, but when I do, I try to do less dramatic, especially during the day. So, and they're really, really natural, and I really like them a lot. So. And then I'm going to just be going in with some mascara, and I think this is the Maybelline. I think this is the Maybelline, but I will put it down in the description box. I think this is the Maybelline mascara. I'm just using that to blend the falsies with my real lashes, and then to put a little lashes, well, add a little bit to my bottom lashes. Then I'm going to go back in with that same beauty sponge and spray it again with that NYX matte finish setting spray, just to kind of go over that highlighter to blend it in a little bit, and then to go over the rest of my face just so it can all just kind of set in a little bit. And that is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys like it and you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you see my little puff. I think it was still kind of wet too in this video. So, all right. Bye, guys.